released an odor that is irresistible to him. My God. And when that heifer comes around, everything is turning. All the men in the house are scared right now. And all the wives are looking around. Want to find out who's the heifer with the scent. It ought to be you. Y'all ain't hearing what I'm saying. You ought to get bad enough, glory to God, to excrete an odor, an aroma, and a scent that keeps your nigga's nose wide open. Y'all ain't, I didn't get no amen out of you. To keep his nose wide open. And if you can't do it, find out who got his nose wide open and study her. And after you learn what she learned, kill her so you can take the position back in your own life. I can't get no help in here.
What type of ignorance is this? Let's talk about that. Number one, men are very visual. And the more he gets used to your looks, the more he'll just become accustomed to your looks. Doesn't matter how beautiful you begin. Beauty shifts. Not only does your perception of a person's beauty shifts, but youth fades. We start talking about how there's a woman and nigga and why, when she come in the room, that need to be you. And it's like, it's too much. We got women jumping through too many damn hoops. I'm so tired of the positing as if there's something that women have to do to keep a man that doesn't want to be kept. If your man is entangling himself up with another woman, he has already made the choice and the decision that he's going to invite other female energy into your relationship. If he's looking at younger and prettier, there is no way to study that because youth fades. And imagine the audacity. Imagine the audacity of telling a woman who has been with a man that she should study somebody else who he has decided to give his interest to. You know your man. If he is entangling himself with something new, it's because he wants to be with someone who does not know him. Listen, by no means am I telling you to quote unquote, let yourself go or not take an interest in your looks and all of that. But what I'm telling you is stop pretending as if it is a woman's job to try to wrangle the attention of her man. People who want to be in a relationship, in a long-term committed monogamous relationship, first of all, there's no excuse for cheating. What is he talking about? If she got your nigga, why that need to be yours? It's too much. Stop acting as if men are mindless, senseless beasts. Grown men must govern themselves. If he wants to stay, he'll do the work to make his union last. Relationships take constantly choosing each other. And a lot of these pulpit pimps act like it's the woman's job to wrangle her man's attention when word on the street is men need to do the internal work to make worthwhile women even want to be in relationship with them. When are we going to start talking about the elephant in the room and the fact that 80% of divorces are initiated by women? As much as we keep telling women they can't keep a man, these men are behaving in such a way that women don't want to keep them. As much esteem as women gain from having healthy, functional relationships, why is it that they are constantly throwing these fish back out into the ocean if the getting is so damn good? And I know that there are going to be men who are going to come out here and be like, wow, you single ladies, where's your husband? It's just, this, that, and the other. Wait for it. And I want you all to start responding to these men and just be like, well, listen, if men are that damn good, why don't you get yourself a husband? If on average that we have to be assessing our worth and value based on whether or not we are in relationship with a man, if they're that damn good, why don't you go get yourself a husband and see if you can jump through all of those hoops. It's like I'm tired of listening to women contracting all of this dis-ease because they're doing all of this work behind the scenes. It's like people don't understand. I life coached for years. And one of the things that I found is that married women were tired, just so damn tired. They are doing so much with the kids, with the home, with their husbands, and then they don't even have the time left for themselves. Condition women to accept so much less. And this is part of the reason that millennials are opting out of relationships altogether and the difficulties that millennials are facing in coupling up. And women have seen Generation X and the generation before them. Millennials are between 26 and 41 right now. That's the prime dating age. And yet millennials are having less and less children. Why?